Cobra Kai has been one of the most highly anticipated shows on Netflix. The sequel is everything fans of the original movie or franchise could ever ask for. But that isn't the only thing that people love it for. It's also thanks to the wonderful cast. And in today's video, we're going to be sharing with you some of the shocking set details that you never knew about Cobra Kai. So just sit tight and enjoy today's episode. First up, the cast does most of their own stunts. Considering how action-packed the show is, did you know that the majority of the cast of Cobra Kai does most of the stunts that we see on screen? In an interview with Men's Health, several cast members sat down to talk about what it's like filming the show, and that includes performing their own stunts. Lead actor William Zabka said in a featurette that they're putting personality into fighting, and at the same time putting emotion into the fight, which makes it all the more authentic. The fight sequences are long, and they're intricate with great fight choreography that you'd expect to see in a big-budget action movie. However, because each season of Cobra Kai consists of 10 episodes, the actors are typically only learning their skills like a day or two before they're scheduled to film a sequence. The cast explains that the stunt coordinators are usually show them a representation of the scenario that they've prepared and blocked out. The performers then begin rehearsing scenes with each other and their stunt doubles to ensure that the choreography is crispy clean, as Tanner Buchanan, or Robbie, puts it. While the cast is quick to thank their stunt coordinators and stand-ins, they're also keen to learn many of the maneuvers as possible. After honing specific kicks to performing various backflips and wire work, Ralph Macchio comments, "We all take a big deal of pride in being here and doing it ourselves." Next, a chiropractor is always on set during filming. Since the show involves a lot of, karate and strenuous exercises with most of the cast and stunt team consistently training, there's no denying the fact that they tend to get worked up, and their bodies tend to be pushed to the limit more than a few times. Actor Jacob Bertrand, who plays Eli, revealed in an interview with TV Line how the show has its own chiropractor who's constantly resetting their bodies. According to him, Dr. Dave, the show's chiropractor, was frequently tugging at their necks and cracking them necks like crazy. But given how many activities they do, that's warranted and justified, it seems. Bertrand detailed how the training for Cobra Kai has, quote-unquote, always been rigorous, with most of it focusing on conditioning. They also need to learn the choreography of their fight scenes, which varies from a single day to an entire week. And a lot of pranks were played on set. One of the great things about Cobra Kai is how it covers two generations of characters from the original film franchise. It's also got a lot of new blood in the dojo. A lot of the younger actors are great friends in real life, and they've got a lot of fun on set. And that's why it doesn't come as a surprise to know that there's a lot of pranksters among them, including Mary Mauser and Tanner Buchanan. Mauser, who portrays Samantha LaRusso, roped in the rest of her cast members as well as her makeup and hairstylist to prank Jacob Bertrand just one time. The actress's plan included making her makeup artist run out screaming from her chair as Bertrand was near. The actor assumed it was a lizard that had entered the room, but instead, they encountered a Mauser who had passed out. Mauser originally planned to jump scare Bertrand as he approached her, but the actor never did. What happened instead was Bertrand tried calling the rest of her castmates for help, as well as several staff members, fearing his co-actor might have passed out because of her diabetes. Then we have Robbie Keane's actor, Tanner Buchanan, who tried to lighten the mood one time by walking around pretending to be a PA. In an exclusive video posted to YouTube, Buchanan revealed that he planned his gag for a month and a half, with only around 3 people who were actually aware of the prank. He even got help from the hair and makeup team to borrow a beard and prepare his costume, which consisted of short shorts, suspenders, and a straw hat. Buchanan went on to say that the impersonation was a total success, claiming that he fooled several people on set for like a half a day. Hopefully, nobody bullied him too much before he revealed his true identity. Up next, a lot of mishaps still happen despite rigorous training and practice. The connotations of a group of kids participating in rough and tumble karate rivalries, including the danger of catastrophic injury, they're not lost on Cobra Kai. The season 2 finale ended with Miguel nearly disabled for life after a fall. But even pretend karate has its dangers. Eli was supposed to launch a punch that Tanner Buchanan's Robbie would block upwards during the climactic confrontation between Jacob Bertrand's Eli and Tanner Buchanan's Robbie. However, during the take, he wound up blocking downward, guiding Eli's fist straight into his forehead. Karate version of scoring a goal on himself. This could have resulted in either a concussion or serious injury, so let's take a moment of silence to appreciate the cast's efforts in making the series. Next, the actors underwent a specific training style for their characters. Depending on how well versed you are in Karate Kid lore or the history of Okinawan martial arts, you'd be surprised to learn that the film was based on Robert Mark Kamen's semi-autobiography. To deal with bullies, the creator learned karate from an aggressive Cobra Kai type instructor and subsequently from a Japanese instructor who taught Goju Ryu, a style developed by Chojun Miyagi. Despite its links to both real-life Okinawan martial arts and the real-life Mr. Miyagi, Karate Kid, and by extension Cobra Kai, has always been more of a fantasy take on the world of suburban American karate. This indicates that the trainees practice Miyagi-Do karate and Cobra Kai karate instead of Goju Ryu. Some of the actors are given training that's specific to the fighting style depicted in the show. Jacob Bertrand, for example, put in a lot of Muay Thai training to improve his knee and elbow strikes. Each actor has different martial arts experiences. As previously said, Karate Kid and Cobra Cobra Kai are more of a fantasy tale than a true karate story, and it firmly inhabits the pop culture settings of suburban karate, having mainly created it. As a result, casting true karate specialists wasn't a huge priority at the time, and neither Makio nor Zabka had any prior karate experience before their career-defining parts. Due to his stereotype as a karate bully, Zabka continued his karate training and progressed halfway to his own black belt. And then there's Jacob Bertrand, who started training in martial arts at the age of 8, and he worked his way up to a purple belt before moving to grappling, which has become very popular thanks to MMA battles. Turner Buchanan, who plays Robbie, took Taekwondo training, which has become famous in the United States because of films like Karate Kid. He also admitted to quitting a few belts short of a black belt, but he claimed that he had studied Muay Thai in preparation for filming The Designated Survivor. Zolo Maridueña, who plays the All-Valley champion Miguel Torres, had barely done a year of community karate courses before being cast in the program. Mary Mauser, on the other hand, had no prior karate experience, but has fallen enamored with the sport since the show began. All in all, everything worked out for the best, since most of the new actors have been taking a liking to martial arts, and they continue to practice them regardless if the series is scheduled for filming or not. Cobra Kai was filmed in the same location as the original franchise. Cobra Kai takes place in the San Fernando Valley, just over the hill from Hollywood and the rest of the Los Angeles, in the same setting as the original Karate Kid trilogy. Despite its location and the 30-mile zone, the 30 miles that encircle the production hub that people associate with Hollywood, TMZ stands for, production for Cobra Kai takes place in Atlanta, where tax incentives in its own film and television infrastructure have attracted both large and small companies. While Atlanta can have hot summers that parallel those in the Valley, that wasn't the case when they filmed the prom after party at Stingray's mom's house back in early 2021, as well as the after party at the home of an adult man who hangs around with teens doing karate. Surprisingly, this isn't the worst choice the kids have made throughout the series. The filming of that sequence, which saw members of the ensemble winding up in the swimming pool, including Peyton List's cannonball, was actually quite chilly. After the show's premiere, co-creator John Hurwitz applauded the ensemble on Twitter for acting as though they were in sunny LA throughout the chilly Atlanta winter. Gotta hand it to Peyton List for braving the cold swimming pool and acting like it was summer back then. Whew. And with that, we're wrapping up today's episode about the shocking set details you never knew about Cobra Kai. Are you excited for the show's next season? Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Sorry, don't forget to like and subscribe. Later.